Hey, Mocha family, welcome back to my 21-day fast. I'm recording daily videos this year of my fast. If you want to know the parameters of my fast and my beginning weight and what my goals are for this spiritual fast, be sure to watch the first video. But this is actually day 6 for me, but I'm here to report on day 5. Usually I do these videos first thing in the morning. I wasn't able to do that this morning because this morning is an umbrella school day for me. It's Monday. And so I am recording this at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon almost because I had to get on the road before the sun even rose, and it's just way too hectic in the morning for me to record a video. And so, but I did get on the scale so that I could see what my weight was this morning. And believe it or not, my weight was 147.2 on day 6. Yesterday when I got on the scale for day 5 and I'm looking at my phone, I weighed 146.6. So I actually weigh more today than I did yesterday, which I think is awesome so that I can talk to you guys about what I think about weighing myself. It's just, you know, you can't just rely on the number on the scale alone to let you know what your body is doing. I know why my weight jumped up like that. It's because yesterday after church, before my daughter had to go back to New York for her ballet program, we decided to take her out to lunch to celebrate her birthday that's coming in January. She'll be up there. And so we said, we'll just do an early celebration. So we decided to take her out to lunch. So we went to one of my favorite Mexican style restaurants and I ordered a Cajun burger with Bayou sauce, and it had cheese on it. It had battered onion ring type onions on it. I had like a whole half plate full of French fries. It was a very salty, very greasy kind of meal. And that was my one meal yesterday. And so that kind of meal causes me to retain a lot of water. It's very slow for me to digest. So yesterday was a very easy day for me as far as hunger, because we went to the restaurant. It must have been like around 1:30-ish, maybe 2. And I felt stuffed. You know, after that meal, I ate every single thing and cleaned my plate. It was ridiculous. My appetite is bigger with this fast. But I retain that really full and stuffed feeling all day long. And so this is why I don't really weigh myself anymore. I'm not against scales, but I used to weigh myself all the time just to make sure that I was staying on track. But I noticed that, you know, things like having a lot of salt or, you know, the time of day that you ate can affect what your weight is first thing in the morning. And so it's not 100% the best indication of what's going on. And so I tend to pay attention to how my clothes fit more than anything else. And my eyes, just looking at myself in the mirror when I'm not wearing anything, that's a pretty good indication of where I am. And so for the purposes of this fast, though, I'm weighing myself just to give you useful information, just in case you're really concerned about wanting to fast because you're concerned about losing too much weight, or you want to have some idea about what to expect. But one thing I'll say that I haven't said in the previous videos, that the weight that I lose during a fast is not weight that I'm able to sustain long term. Usually when I go back to eating, it's amazing how quickly I go back to my original body weight that I had before I even started fasting. And so if this is what you're doing to actually lose weight long term, I really don't recommend it. I don't think it's effective for that. But anyway, it's good for a reset. Like if you want to do this fast and then start a healthier eating lifestyle than what you did before the fast, I think it's good for that. One thing that I've been doing is I haven't been exercising. I don't follow my regular exercise routine. And in the past, after the 21 days are over, it's been kind of hard to get back into working out. But what I started doing this year is I started stretching. The same people that I use for my exercise, Has Fit on YouTube, Heart and Soul Fitness on YouTube. I follow their stretching videos. They have 30-minute long full body stretch videos, or they have stretch videos according to the body area, the part of your body that you want to stretch out. And so I do that every morning, and I think it's wonderful because what it does is even though I'm not hardcore exercising, I'm doing the same kind of routine. And so I feel like when I go back, there's no avoiding not being as fit as I was before, but at least mentally, I'll still have that time set aside for exercise, and I won't have to adapt to that. Another thing I'll report is that I feel like my sense of smell is sharper. Maybe this will go better in tomorrow's video, but since we're talking about it today and it is day 6 and I've already gone through part of the day, I'll share a little bit today about how I brought candy to class. I forgot to bring candy on the last day of class before Christmas break. So I promised both of my classes that I would bring "Oh no, Christmas is over" candy, which is basically the Christmas candy that I would have brought at the end of before break. And you guys, the candy was sitting in a platter away from me, like on the other side of my desk. But for both classes, I promise you, I could smell exactly all the different kind of chocolate that was wrapped up, on that tray. And I don't remember necessarily being that aware of what chocolate smelled like while it was still in its wrapper. But you guys, I was sitting in the class dying, because, even with the 1 meal a day, I'm not doing dessert. And so there was no way to justify saving one of those pieces of candy for myself. And so that's interesting, just a heightened sense of smell. So that's it. I mean, I feel like this part of the 1 meal a day fast, my body has completely adapted. I'm not really struggling. I'm not really suffering, pretty much coasting. I did notice a few more old flare-ups happening. Like I have one that's tender over here. And so I'm not sure if it's detoxing or if it's my hormones shifting, because I take a lot of supplements that help stabilize my thyroid and my hormones and things like that. I don't know if because now I'm not taking those, my skin is reacting to that, but it could also be detoxing. So anyway, it's not too bad. You can't even really see it in real life, but I feel it. It feels tender to the touch, and it's a little bit raised. So that's all I have for you guys today. I will be back tomorrow to report on day 6 and let you know how I'm doing. I can't believe I'm almost to the end of the 1 meal a day portion. And soon, you guys, I'm gonna be jumping into no meals. So that should be really interesting, because the closer I get to it, the more my knees are knocking. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll be back to let you know in detail what I'm feeling. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Be blessed.